Your Favorite Capricorns podcast with Shanti
and Chanel, where we hope to bring you peace, comfort, and connection through our life stories. Yes, Black women in tech. Tech and STEM. We love it. Black women in tech and STEM.
Yes, I love it.
I wonder what that would be. Is it, how would you combine tech and STEM together to make one word? So that's
Stickum. Sorry.
Stickum, Black women in Stickum or Techum. Techum. Techin. Techum.
What is STEM? Science, technology.
Oh wow, that already covers that.
I don't know.
No, it is. It's science, technology.
What's the E?
Hold on. What does STEM stand for?
And math.
STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So,
okay,
Black women in STEM. There we go. It already covers all the bases. Yep. Okay. We love it.
All right. Well, how are you doing this week? Well, hold on. Before we get into how we're doing, welcome to another episode of Your Favorite Capricorn.
Welcome back.
Well, how are you doing this week?
I have had a very hectic week, but I was thinking about the other day, I was like, I am blessed to be able to do what I have on my plate at the capacity that I am. So I'm trying to shift my mindset from complaints to gratitude. Mm-hmm. So if I had to put that in a metaphor, I would say I feel like, I feel like a hot dog.
Okay.
No, I feel like a bun that's buttered on both sides. There we go. Or a piece of bread. Piece of bread that's buttered on both sides. Lightly toasted, got a little crunch to it. Perfection.
That sounds like a good week.
Yeah, it had some things to it, but overall, it was a solid week. It was solid.
Okay, well that's good. It
was solid.
Definitely had a different week. For me, it feels like I woke up and I was thrown into the void and I'm just out here floating. I'm just like,
sheesh. Not you, that little thing that be outside. What's the thing? The little red thing. Like sail on, and it's just.
I know what you're talking about.
Up and down.
I feel like I'm just floating out in the void, and I don't know what's coming. I literally have no control. I can't swim to nowhere. I can't walk to nowhere. I can't drive to nowhere. I just gotta be here, be present.
Yeah.
Do my best.
How does that feel though? Like not knowing your next move, just like, is it anxiety? Is it relief? Is it anxiety and relief?
I feel like I've past the point of like needing to be in control. So it's like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be okay. So I guess just having faith is what's calming my anxiety. Because I do recognize that I do have a bit of anxiety. And so like that's forcing me to like feel like, oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. I got to do that. But at the same time, it's like, you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. Don't try to like overwhelm yourself or do all these extra things, start all these new projects, trying to gain some type of control. But at the same time, it's like, I know that I have to move. I can't just sit here and expect everything to work out. So it's a balancing act, really. So that's what it feels like. It feels like a balancing act. Just like, and I can feel if I go too far over here, it's like, and it's like, okay, let's recenter. So that's what it feels like.
Well, you are God's favorite. So, and that's all that matters. And let's give it up for my girl's hair growth. Let's Let's give it up, okay?
Okay.
Let's give it up for the hair. And it looks
Yeah.
so like healthy and so
Thank
just
you.
coily. Yes, I love it.
I
I
was
love
curious
it.
if I was gonna come up here and I was gonna be able to see through all my hair, and I was like, I wonder how this gonna look.
No, it looks good. It looks so
Yeah,
good.
thank you, thank you. You know, power to the people.
Okay. And that's on Mary and that lamb.
And y'all know that y'all not getting up out of this episode without hearing about a black business. Who you got this week?
So, if to know me is to know that I love a treat, one thing about it, I'm going to get me a treat. And I don't care if that means I'm treating myself 365 days a year because I am on this earth and I am making it. And so, for
Period.
that, you need a treat.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
this week, we are talking about. So, this week, my gem of the week is Cookies and Treats. It's a heartwarming family owned bakery where every delectable creation is made from scratch daily using the finest local ingredients. Founded by a mother daughter duo, Tangi and Asia, this Tampa Bay Bradenton gym began loving laboring of baking for friends and family that has blossomed into a community of fan favorite.
Oh.
Whether it's their classic chocolate chip cookie, their custom cakes, homestyle cobblers, or cozy bread puddings, each treat reflects their heritage passed down from generations, all while being decorated to the freshness, quality, and scratch made philosophy. With a menu that caters to all sorts of different desserts, you are sure to find something that you like. Also, they make gluten free desserts. So, for my gluten free girly gals, them and theys,
Oh.
you can
Mm-hmm.
also find you something delectable to eat as well. So, if you want to
Mm.
check them out, they are located in the Ellington outlets. So, it's right off 75. I don't know what exit, but if you Google Ellington outlets, you'll be sure to find them. They have a cute little sign. It's a little pink sign that says Tookies and Treats. And you can also follow them on socials at Tookies underscore and underscore treats. It's not a brand deal, but we are speaking into existence. So when you walk in, they say, "Hey, how'd you hear about us?" You say, "Your favorite Capricorns told me y'all was here and y'all was giving out delectable treats."
Period. I like that. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, to keep on the handmade and handcrafted, what would that be? We on that path. Yeah.
Train. On the
Yeah,
train. On the
train. There we go.
handcrafted train.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
handcrafted train. I would like to give my gem of the week to Shanti the poet. Not because
Okay.
she's my namesake, but because she does have a really cool business. So what I'm sorry if I'm misgendering you two. I've learned that people have their pronouns, and um I apologize. So Shanti the Poet is a business where you can order a kit or just the poem itself. So what the idea or the premise is to give a handwritten love letter to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Now she has a DIY kit that includes everything that you need to create your own keepsake. And now that includes the wax and the seal stamp with your color and seal of choice,
Oh.
vintage style envelope, 3 sheets of paper just in case you mess up, and
Mm-hmm.
a display frame for all the lifetime of memories that you just created. She also sends you the poem, so you don't have to come off the top. You
Mm-hmm.
can get the poem, and there's also other things to order. Like you can order just the poem itself, and it'll be sent via digital. She also has one where the poem is already written and already sealed and stamped and already put together. You could just give it to
Mm-hmm.
whomever you're choosing to give it to. So I wanted to give them my gem of the week because I thought that was so cool, and we share the same name.
Yes.
So
Yes, I love that. I love when people get creative and you're just like, dang, I never thought about making that a business.
hmm
Never thought about just like that lady selling tuna mac and salad. Never thought to make that. I'm still on. I'm still on her
Yeah.
ass. Sorry. Still on it.
Girl, I
Still on
watched
it.
some videos and
Okay.
I was just like,
What's your thoughts? Let's dive into it real quick. What is
it's unfortunate that the video that I saw was the one with the cooler just wide open and a little bit of ice. And then you see somebody coming around the corner with a whole bunch of ice, and it's like, but why are these open already?
why the cooler? The point of the cooler is for it to be closed so it can cool.
She said,
That's
gotta get
how a
this
cooler
marketing.
works.
And them
Child.
lines do be long. And that's the
They
black
be
woman.
long.
That is
And
the
it's
black.
something with the psyche. It has to be something with the psyche.
Well, she was in prison.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's, I don't know. Prison people definitely got the wherewithal to start a business. They
Now this
definitely be getting
actually
out.
makes sense. It
Yeah.
makes sense how we got here. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her
That makes
username. It's like
okay.
prison to something. I said, oh, okay.
Alrighty. Well, shout out to Miss
Yeah.
Tangy.
She just got that hustler spirit.
Yeah. For
Just,
real. For
just
real.
not the tuna mac. I,
I'm a hustler, baby.
and the
I just want
prices
you to
was just
know
OD for
the
me.
price.
That's where I just had
Mm,
to draw the line in the sand
mm,
because,
and it's,
and it is the little pint size. Now it's a nice little
it
quart, but I
is.
can get that same little quart for like $6 at the
The things
Walmart.
you can make your own a whole probably pan for the price that you paying for one pint.
Mm,
Anywho,
yeah.
I'm
Well, support the black businesses that
yes.
we
Mhm.
are putting our stamp on.
Mhm.
Now, we are not sponsored by anybody, but if you
No.
choose to support any of the businesses that you do here on the pod, just let them know that your favorite Capricorn sent you,
Yes, let
you
them
know?
know. Tell them to like, subscribe, follow, all the things.
Okay, and you too.
Comment below if you went and tell us how it went. If you got a
Yes.
gem you want us to shout out, let us know. If we it's just two brains right here. The more the
Mm-hmm.
merrier. The more the merrier. If you
Yes.
got a business and you want us to shout it out, let us know. We here. We
Okay. And if
or
you want us to come and try
we're
out your
definitely. You
business
want us
so
to?
that we can
You
shout
want to
it out.
send me something? Let me know. We can arrange that. We can
Okay.
make that work. If you want to get a commercial on our pod, talk to Shanti. She all about the business. She will
Hit me up.
arrange
Hit
the
me up.
things that need to be done. Okay.
Period. Welcome to the segment where we have entered the group chat.
We have entered. Didn't.
What'd you add into the group chat this week?
So normally I come with a whole list of things, but I'm trying this new thing, and I'm not going to be a peasant this week or a pessimist, not a peasant. A pessimist. I'm not going to be a pessimist this week. I just want to talk about Wale because he dropped a new album. Wale dropped an album last Friday. It's
Mm-hmm.
called Everything is a Lot. As you can see, I have the shirt on because I am a true
Yeah.
fan. I am a true Wale fan. I even have a selfie with him. We're gonna insert that right here.
Mm-hmm,
He
mm-hmm.
is one of my favorite all-time rappers. Wale does not get the respect that he needs, and I really, really need y'all to start respecting my man. Like
Yeah.
Wale is not just a rapper. See, when I listen to music, like I categorize people from you're a singer, you're a rapper, you're an artist. Wale is a true artist. He's not just a rapper. He's an artist because of the way that he writes his lyrics, the way
Mm-hmm.
that he flows over the beat. Give my man some credit when it's due. This album
Yeah.
is pure perfection. Now, I will say, if you are not a true Wale fan, you may not appreciate the album because it is a much slower album. It's very R&B, very bluesy. It's just very slow. And I think with all the
Agreed.
chaos that's going on in the world, we needed something a little slow to slow us
Yeah.
down, to take a moment to reflect. So everything is a lot is out now on all streaming platforms. My personal favorite song, I would say my top three are Blanco, Power and Problems, and probably Where to Start. Those are like my
Okay.
top three songs. So check them out. Or Belly. Belly and Where to Start. Those two. for sure.
Okay.
But check Wale out. DM him, tell him your favorite Capricorns. We love to
Yeah,
do an
shout
interview. If you're
out.
listening, his people's listening. Come on the show. Come on the show.
Okay. Come on, Oluwale. We need to
Yeah.
see you.
Okay. Come on the show.
Yes. Okay. So we have swapped this week because I got a couple of things. First, we always supporting the family, so I want to announce that my little cousin has a business. Now, when I say little
Okay.
cousin, I mean like she's under 15.
Oh
Little
wow.
cousin, my
Yes.
little
Yes
cousin.
to
She has
that.
a business. And her Instagram is Imani Henna Design. She does henna designs, custom press-ons, temporary tattoos, and she also has a little lifestyle blog. That
Okay.
little girl got all the personality, okay? She is her great grandmother embodied in a little child. And it's just so crazy to see.
That's
And
cute.
support her, support the girl. Um, Now, a couple of things that I want to address. This Akira and Brene and Tim situation. So, a little backstory. North Carolina couple or North Carolina people,
North
unfortunately.
Carolinians.
North Carolinians. So there were two married couples, and two of the people from different couples. So one of the men's, one of the women's, the husband and the wife, they ended up getting
Mhm.
together. And then that broke up both of the couples. And then the newly formed couple ended up making like social media posts and kind of like and
Mhm.
then boo boo, I got your man. Now, these people, the newly formed couple, were a couple in like high school, and like they was always like
Mhm.
that was the one, whatever. And now they grown, they got kids. If I'm not mistaken, they done got married to different people, and
Mhm.
now they done found each other again. But they was messy about it. And the ex wife that got left, she sued the new woman or the woman and
Mhm.
won $1.5 million in damages. Y'all better stay out of these people's marriages.
Mm.
Leave them alone. Leave them married people alone. They're no good for you, and they just gonna end you in trouble.
Mhm.
Stay out of folks' marriages. Stay out.
Please.
Don't do it. Mm-mm. It's like a major red flag. Just leave it alone. And then to sit
Mhm.
there and be like, I got your man, babes. Now she got your
Mm.
pockets.
So are they gonna put her on like a payment? Because I'm assuming this person does not have 1 point something million on hand.
I
So
don't
in
know
that
how that
case, do they
works.
put you on a payment plan? That's a long time to be on a payment plan, though.
Yeah. I
Oof,
mean, ask Tasha K. She got to pay Cardi.
that is true. That is
I
very true. Mm.
mean, and I feel like if she files for bankruptcy, she might be able to like surpass it or get away from it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Then
know.
who would pay? The state would then pay if she filed for
Oh no,
bankruptcy?
I highly doubt the state gonna pay.
Mm.
Highly doubt. I feel like it's more so like you get what you get.
Mhm.
Either
From
she
whatever her
pays,
assets are.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
That might be her best
Um,
route.
okay. And she got it on paper. She got it in legal documents. So now she done set precedent for other people who may go through
Mhm.
this type
Wanna
of
play that
circumstance.
game?
Okay, hello.
Mhm.
Like y'all better leave these people's spouses alone. Like once you get that ring on the finger, the document signed, just leave them people alone. It's
Just leave it
never
alone.
worth it. Either you're gonna get your
Mhm.
heart broke or you're gonna get your pockets took. Choose your battles. And I don't think either one of
Yeah.
those are what you want.
Mm-mm.
But if it's what you want, hey, do
Play the
you?
game. Play
Okay.
stupid games, win
Win
stupid
stupid
prizes.
prizes. Period. And my last thing that I'm gonna add to the group chat is that lady that's calling them churches for the formula.
Wait, what?
So there is a lady who's going around calling churches and just being like, "Hey, are y'all able to provide me some formula? My 2 month old hasn't ate in hours, and I need some formula." Pretty much just to see if the churches would say yes, hey, we
Mhm.
can give you some formula, or here's your next steps, or things like that. And she done been hung up on. she done been chastised, and now people are like shocked because of the people that did offer the formula was like a mosque. It was an older church where the man was literally like, you know what, like my daughter, she has a newborn, and I know how that can be. You know, what flavor
Mm-hmm.
does your baby need and things like that. So going into depth with the assistant. And now the churches that like actually offered something, they all got blessed. Like one of the
Mm-hmm.
churches, like I want to say overnight, he got $97,000 in donations.
Wow.
Yeah. And so the backlash that she's getting is people are like, oh, she's being like she's calling the churches and lying. The thing is, she may be calling and lying, but she's not going up there and like taking the formula from these
Yeah.
churches.
Yeah.
She's just seeing if you guys are willing to do it. And people are literally hanging up on her. How are you? And then there's people that are like, oh, are you a member of the church? And if I'm not, then I can't get no
Yeah.
assistance. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's now this whole little debate where it's like, oh, you know, that's not Christ-like to, you know, deny these people in need. But then there's pastors that are like, oh, this is the work of the devil. She's over here trying
Mm.
to pretty much finesse these people, and she's a liar, she's a witch, calling her all types of out her name but a child of God.
And not one time has she received anything. She's just asking the question. But not only that, there are probably real people that are out there calling these churches and experiencing this. So all she's doing is opening our third eye to this. Go on, sister
Exactly.
girl. Continue doing what you're
Exactly.
doing.
Exactly. And that's where I'm at, because also the reason why I don't feel like this is something that's like malicious is because of the simple
Mm-hmm.
fact that she's also posting the churches that are willing to give. And those
Mm-hmm.
churches are ending up getting blessed. And then you
Yeah.
also have the pastors that are like, you know, I get it. I am on the brink of foreclosure, but I would still give
Mm-hmm.
to these people. So like y'all are dead
Yeah.
wrong, essentially. So it's a whole little debacle
That's cool. I'm gonna
about
have to
whether
look
or
that
not the
up on
church
TikTok.
should. And
Yeah.
it's just like people tithe on a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
And then on
Mm-hmm.
top of that, like these some of these are like mega churches. And it's like,
Yeah.
dang, like what are y'all using the money for?
Because the
Like,
state gives you money to be because you're a church.
pay your
So
tax
it's not, I'm
exempt.
not saying it's a whole lot, but it is some.
Yeah.
So
Girl, it's messy out here. It's
I don't
messy. And these religious
understand.
people
Mm-hmm.
are going through it. And it's
Yeah.
very interesting because you definitely have to be careful the company that you keep. So these people that are going to these churches that are saying no, I'm
Mm-hmm.
wondering if they're moving church homes, saying, oh, we can't support
Yeah.
these people anymore, because where is our money? Where's our funds going? But to this
Yeah.
big old building. We
And
don't
if you
even
can't
need
go
this
to
big
the
building.
church, where can you go? Where can you go?
Well, I
Child.
have thoughts about that. I definitely feel
You
like you can practice
within your community,
yes,
yeah.
within your
That's why
community, within
community is
yourself.
so important. We need to get back to
Exactly.
community. But you
Hmm.
remember what happened, and think it was in Houston, when they had like that it was like a snowstorm or something, and Joel Olstein
Yes.
refused. He
To
literally had to
open
get
his church.
bullied
Yes.
into opening the church, which is
Yes.
mind blowing to me.
Yep.
Mind
Yep.
blowing.
Yep. And I think that's probably the type of thing that sparked this type of action to be like,
Mm-hmm.
let me just see. Especially so I think that it was that on top of the SNAP benefits being paused for all
Mm-hmm.
that time. So it's like, okay, well, where can you go for assistance? I mean,
Yeah.
we clearly can't go there in inclement weather, but can we go there in time that our government isn't supporting us?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, if you going to church, y'all need to be asking y'all pastor. So, what are we doing to help the community out? Are we doing a
hmm,
food drive? What are we doing for Thanksgiving? The holidays are coming up. Are we
yep.
doing a meal serve? Like, put that pressure on your pastor. Put
Hmm.
that pressure on your pastor. Put
Okay.
it on them. And first lady, the pastor and the first lady,
Okay.
because both of them.
They know what's going on,
Mhm.
and they have the power to control
Sure do.
what's going to happen up in that church. So
Sure
yeah,
do.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. I hope that we just get better as people
Mhm.
and
Same.
just take care of each other, like,
Yeah. It's sad
'cause, yeah.
almost.
Okay, and we get to the point where the government not trying to work with common folk. They just want to work with the billionaires that can get them some money.
Mhm. Mhm.
Billionaires wouldn't be billionaires if y'all would have just paid the people, but that's
That on another note.
okay. Well, that's it for the group chat. What y'all want to add to the group chat?
Mhm.
We trying to what y'all got going on? What y'all want to talk about? Because we nosy.
We are very nosy. I want to know what's going on in y'all life. Even if that you dropping something that's personal and you want us to talk about it, we do
Yeah.
that too. So comment
Hmm.
below.
Absolutely.
Mm.
It's a conspiracy. Today we want to talk about conspiracy theories that we just got up in here. So
Mhm.
we got to get them out. Got to get them out. Do you want to start?
I can definitely start. So, first on our list is Santa Claus and Christmas. Now, I distinctly remember when I found out Santa Claus was not real. And, to my own demise, it was my fault. I should have just minded my business as a child, but it couldn't. So, what had happened was it was Christmas. I was in middle school. I think it was like '06 Christmas. I was like, I wonder where my mom would keeping all the toys because is Santa bringing them to her early? Like, how does this happen? How does this happen? So it was one day she left me really quick to go to the store and come back. I'm like, now's the fucking time. So I'm like rummaging through shit. I'm in the attic. I'm in closets. I'm all over the place. I finally found where the presents were. So I counted them. I'm like, okay, it's this many presents. So my mama bought this many presents, but then how many presents is Santa gonna bring me? So, week passed, we're Christmas, we're opening up gifts. Now, mind you, I'm keeping the number up here. So I'm like, well, hold the fuck up. This is the same amount of presents that was in her closet. And that's the same amount that I'm opening. So then I'm just like, wait a second. Santa Claus ain't real because how do I have the same amount of presents this morning of Christmas and this is the same presents that was in my
You was
mama's
counting.
closet?
That girl said 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
That's when I knew. I said, well,
Okay.
dang, they got me. They got me.
They did, but it's all
And
right.
honestly, finding out Santa Claus wasn't real is very traumatic because in your mind you have created this alternate universe of like this man coming to your house, coming through the door, putting your presents in, and it's really your parents buying your gifts. Like I was distraught. Not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold
Okay.
you. So I don't know if I'm gonna tell my kids about Santa Claus, and if that makes me a bad person, then I don't know. I'm debating. We're on the fence. We'll see. I don't
Yeah.
have any kids right now, so we got time to change my mind. But
Yeah, I never got the opportunity to believe in Santa Claus. My mom said these are the gifts that I
okay.
purchased.
Period.
Enjoy. Fuck Santa. My conspiracy theory with Santa Claus is that it is a pagan holiday.
Okay.
And we've been manipulated into celebrating something that we don't know anything about. Um, because then they try to say, oh, well, this is Jesus's birthday. First of all, Jesus was born on the fourth month of the year. And in that time, like that, we didn't have like January as the start of the year.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
he
So
wasn't
what month
born.
would that have been
I
then?
want to say that's like if the year it was like spring,
Mm-hmm.
so it was more like Easter time that he was actually born.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, or
Interesting. So how did we
would that
get
be the
to it
fourth month
being
of the year,
Jesus'
or
birthday?
what is it?
Who said that? Like who?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like they did the little
Okay.
sloop the loop. They was like, yeah, we gonna use this big fat white man, the actual pagan that we have them worshiping, have them spending
Mhm.
their money, have them having these idols of this man all around your house, have these like telling stories about this man, like keeping this man alive, even though he's quite literally a pagan. Like they literally have us doing devilistic things in a Christian country, which is crazy to me. Because, and I
Mhm.
think that's why they was like, oh, we gonna say that this was for Christ so that we can continue our pagan worship. No, like, no, like that's crazy to me. Um, and so I feel like this was definitely a scheme set up by Todd
Okay. Yeah.
and the
Mhm.
forefathers. Matter of fact, I think it was before the forefathers. I don't even know when Christmas started, but
That's the
I
thing.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, I know when I think it was it Julius Caesar when he incorporated the like he changed Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday, and then he kind of like tried to mix um pagans and Christianity just to make everybody happy. And I think that's probably when we ended up with like Easter and the Easter bunny, but this is supposed to be
Okay.
Passover. And then you
Yeah.
have Christmas, which is supposed to be Jesus's birthday, but it's not
Mhm.
even around the right time. So I think that's for
Yeah. So
me, I
is
think
there
that's when it
another
started.
holiday that has similar? Like what about St. Patrick's Day? Like what we got going on there? Or is that just an
Um
Irish thing?
I don't know much about St. Patrick's Day,
Mm.
but I think that is something Irish. I don't know what they're celebrating.
I don't know either.
But
Now
yeah, I
it
know
makes me want to
these.
take a deeper dive into what are we doing out here? Everything is a lot.
Okay, everything is a lot.
Everything is a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
girl.
I think for me, Christmas, I don't really, and that's why I say I don't think I'm going to follow the traditional like Santa and all of that. Again, that's still pending because I also don't want to ruin a child's like I don't want them to be the weird child, like, oh,
Celebrate
you don't
Kwanzaa.
believe in Santa. That is true. We could celebrate Kwanzaa as well.
Yeah, 'cause-
But I think for me, like Christmas is more so like that intentional time to spend with family. So
mhm,
it's not I don't really go too far into the Santa thing. Like that ain't we just not gonna do it that deep. I'm going to
mhm,
focus on more so on like this is a time where we're gonna spend time with family. We're gonna give back. We're gonna be out here doing volunteering. Like
mhm.
let's build community. Like we're going to get. This is a time for you to give. This is not a
Yeah,
time for you to receive. And so I want to change that psyche in my kids. Like yes, you'll get a present or two, but the main purpose of this is we are going to give back. We
mhm,
are we are very fortunate, we are very blessed, and we are going to give to someone who does not have. So,
yeah, yeah. I mean, you
and that
can
is
really
what we
do
need to
whatever
get
you
back
want to
to
do.
anyway. That is what
Mhm.
we need to get because this gluttony during the holidays is crazy. Like
Yeah,
just like I be seeing people post their Christmas trees and they have like designer wrapping paper and like they done bought their kids 3 bikes.
yep,
Your child still has the bike from last Christmas. They don't need a
mhm,
bike every Christmas. And it's
nope,
just like I don't know. I don't get it. It's
yep.
crazy.
And it creates a spoiled child too, because it's just like,
Mhm.
okay, they at this point they're expecting something new every single year because that's
Mhm.
the vibe that you done introduced them to. So
Yeah.
yeah, I get that. I will definitely be celebrating Kwanzaa. Um, me and my family celebrated Kwanzaa. And I will continue to celebrate Kwanzaa, the black
Yeah.
ass holiday. It starts the day after Christmas. Um,
Mhm.
so it starts on the 26th. It's 7 days long. Every day has a purpose. Um, yeah, because the older I get, I realize that they just be playing games in our faces and expect us to just be like, oh, yay, this is fun. No, it's not. I'm not having fun.
Yeah.
And fuck the government. So, sorry.
While we're on that note, that's one of the biggest conspiracies ever, but we will not dive into that. Not
I
today, at
mean,
least.
I think our next one kind of touches on it with the man made disasters.
Oh yes, honey.
Yeah.
So I have always thought about, like, these big catastrophic storms. Are they truly Mother Nature, or is it some motherfuckers out there fucking around with the system? Like, and this came up during Hurricane Melissa. Um, and people are on in their big conspiracy bags because they're just like, there are certain countries who are developing at a rate where other countries are just like, no, we can't have that. Like, y'all are too
Mm-hmm.
independent. We gave you a little independence and now you're acting a little too big for your britches. So
Mm-hmm.
the theory was that that Hurricane Melissa was created by using a system called, it's like, basically this device creates these strands in the sky, and then that somehow influences the clouds to create this storm. I don't know the exact theory, and I probably should have looked it up before we got on here. But anyway, it's some type of device um that manipulates the weather
Okay.
to create these storms. Um and
Hmm.
so the hurricane went to Jamaica because there's some resources there that some
They
countries
won't.
want. And Jamaica's like, no, we're not going to give you that. And so then, now that the land is kind of wiped out, there will obviously be people moving because they cannot afford to rebuild, depending on how destroyed their homes were. This leaves the land open to major developers, people with hella money to come in and take those resources. And so that is the theory behind Hurricane Melissa. Same
Okay.
thing with New Orleans. Why the theory was not that Hurricane Katrina was created, but the levees. There is a theory that the levees were actually destroyed during the
Mm.
hurricane. It wasn't the hurricane itself or the pressure of the water. It was a device, an explosive device that blew the levees
Mm.
out. So that way, and if you go to New Orleans now and some of those neighborhoods that were flooded, you can easily search this on TikTok. There's this guy that goes around and he compares the houses that existed pre Katrina and now the houses that are there now. And you just look at how out of place those new houses are. That's because people could not afford to come back and rebuild in New Orleans. And now you're kind of moving those original people out so that these
Mm-hmm.
new people can come in and drive up the land costs. Like, there's no reason why there's a house worth $250,000 across from a house that's 1.2 million. Like, do you not know how that drives the property tax up for the people with the
Yeah.
$200,000 house? Like, that's ridiculous. I feel like there needs to be restrictions. Like, if the neighborhood needs to be at a median, whatever the median is, that's the cap of what your house is going to cost.
Mm.
But people have just free range to.
See, I feel like if that house is worth $2.5 million, that house is worth 2.5 million. That ain't got nothing to
Mm-hmm.
do with my house. Why
Has
you? Why
nothing to
you?
do.
Why my property tax got to go up? That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's
That has over
them.
there on their property. Mm-hmm.
That's another conspiracy. These niggas just want you to pay some money. But
Pay
I definitely
money.
I've heard about man-made disasters, especially with the California wildfires, where
Okay.
they were saying that they were pointing lasers and starting fires. And then that's why the
Mm-hmm.
fire spread so fast, because they were just like starting fires everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I've definitely heard of it, and then they're like, oh well, certain people with certain roofs didn't get hit, and then they're like, oh well, this person owned this land and this place didn't get hit, and
Mm-hmm.
so that's why like they're trying to like pretty much clear out like the original people so that they can buy up the land, like you were saying with the
Essentially,
huge
yeah.
developers. That's just these people with money. These people with money.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
It's
great
all rooted in
segue
money.
into my next conspiracy. They don't actually print money anymore. Like, they don't actually print the money. Like, when just now, we literally just had the government reopen because they printed more money. I don't think they're actually printing money. I think they're just adding dollars or adding numbers to a balance sheet, because we just had a coin shortage, and then they just stopped producing the pennies. how are we having a coin shortage if we're constantly printing money, and then now
Mm-hmm.
they are no longer printing pennies? But when the last time they printed a penny?
R.I.P. to the pennies.
Okay,
Keep your pennies
R.I.P.
in
to
your
the 1 cent.
pocket.
Okay, R.I.P. penny candy. Can't do that
Penny
no more.
candy. That's
Dang, penny
funny.
candy officially is a nickel.
I can't wait till I get old to tell the kids, yeah, there was a time when we had pennies.
Okay.
Grandma, what's a penny? And then I open my wrinkle hand. Yeah, baby. This was a penny.
Yes,
Wow, it's
absolutely.
so small and brown. Yeah, there was a time where coins was brown, baby.
Mhm. Girl,
Oh
I
man.
really think that they've been controlling the media, and so we only know what we know unless we
Mm-hmm.
go searching for more information. They used to be like, "Oh, Google is free." Yes, Google is free, but Google is
Mm-hmm.
going to show you what they want to show you on the first couple of pages.
Yep.
And if you're not finna
Mm-hmm.
go to like the third or fourth, oh,
Yep. Which
you
I
really?
wonder I wonder statistically how many people go to the second page. Not even the third, like the second page of Google. Like I
I know
wonder
I'm
what that
one.
statistic is. And then not to mention you have AI. So when we live in a world of fast information, now that
Hmm.
Google and AI have paired, people are just reading the AI shit and being like, "All right,
Yep.
I got my answer,"
And taking
which is
screenshots and be like, "This is my
dangerous.
research."
Yeah, which is very very dangerous.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Pick up a book, go to your local library. Another ad campaign for going to your local
Go
library.
to
Pick up a book,
library.
read it.
Yeah.
Knowledge
Yeah,
is
we gotta fight
power.
back, y'all. We gotta fight back. Let us
Mhm.
know in the comments if y'all believe any of these conspiracies, or if y'all have some conspiracies of y'all own. Because I'm curious. Because I
I'm
I
very
really
curious.
be like, they setting us up. They setting us
Let
up,
me
and
tell
we
you.
we gotta
We gotta fight
do
back.
something. We gotta do something. Okay. Yeah. Girl.
We gotta fight back, folks.
Okay. Because what else have they been lying to us about? Did we actually land on the moon?
Here we go. Let's dive into it because people are really like, we were not the first to land on the moon. And people still think we have not made it to the moon.
Okay.
People still think that we have not made it to the moon or outer space, and that it's this whole big conspiracy by NASA. Like, NASA is the production company, they are not
Okay.
a research entity. And I have thoughts about that because I'm like, there's no way that we haven't been to outer space. Like, I feel like we have been to outer space.
Okay.
However, I don't think we were the first to land on the moon. I don't think we were, but I think we wanted it so bad that we were willing to lie to be, because we were in
We in a
competition with
space
like
race.
Russia and China. It was a
Uh-huh.
couple folks in the running for being the first person to land on the moon, and we were just like, no, we're just gonna finesse and make it in the back of Paramount's. Uh,
Hmm. Okay. From what I remember, I haven't done any recent research on it. Has anybody else been to the moon since we
I
went
think
to the
so,
moon?
though. I think so.
I thought it was one of them things where we made it to the moon, but nobody else has made it to the moon since then,
Let's see.
and we haven't been back to the moon. I know that picture was a little sketchy because where is this wind coming from that is on this flag? So I definitely.
It says a total of 24 humans have been on the moon.
What
12
would that
have
mean?
walked the moon. So 24 people have flown to or on the moon, and out
But
of
is
those
that
24,
yeah? But is that 24 people separately, or is that
yes,
like
24 separate people.
no, not separate people? Of course, it's separate people, but are these separate trips to the moon?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No. So in total, it's been one, two, three, four, five, 6 trips, it seems.
Okay. Okay. And then you got what's that man name? That man that's flying celebrities into the space.
Elon? No,
Is
not
that
Elon.
Elon? It's
You mean when
SpaceX.
Gail
Yeah,
King and them went?
SpaceX. Yeah. You said who?
Yeah. That was when Gail King and the crew, it was like Gail King, Katy Perry. There were a couple
Mm-hmm.
celebrities
Yep.
that okay.
I
I don't
was
know
like,
how they
oh,
got
this is
Gail
so
King
amazing.
to do that.
Sure.
I truly don't
They
know.
got him.
It's crazy.
Child.
And
But
it's
they
crazy
didn't
because it's
land on the
only been
moon.
white, obvious. Duh, it would only be white men that have gone to the moon. I don't even know why I was about to say that. Anyway, of course,
Ooh.
it's only.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we should probably stop going into space because they was talking about us poking holes into the ozone layer, but they
Oh, every
continuously.
time we go and come back?
Yeah, well, I'm talking about like they said that we poked holes in the ozone layer from the greenhouse gases, and now they are poking holes in it physically by going and
Mm.
coming back. So it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
do we care about the ozone layer or do we not?
I feel like there is another planet that has been discovered, like Earth,
Mm. Uh huh.
and that is where all the little rich people are gonna go, and they're gonna leave the other peasants here.
Mm.
Once they drain this Earth for everything it's got, there
They're
is
gonna look
another. I'm
different.
convinced there's another planet that they know about because they're not going up in space for their health. They're
Nah.
not going for shits and giggles. They're going to
Mm-mm.
figure out if we can survive on this Earth, whatever Earth Part 2 is or Point 2 is.
I heard it's gonna
That
be
is what I
Mars.
feel. Hmm.
Yeah, because
You can breathe.
apparently
You can breathe on Mars, right?
I can't remember. I know that they have been studying Mars like a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
with that, there's also like Nikolai Tesla who did a lot of research in not just like manifestations and engineering in a 369, but also like I think there's he did something with Mars if I'm not mistaken. And then allegedly Elon Musk's father had the access to Nikola Tesla's research and passed it down to Elon. And so that's why Elon is into all the things that he's into, including
Mm-hmm.
space. And so I heard a little something about
Mm.
that, but I heard they are going to space or they're going underground or they might do
Mm-hmm.
a mix of both.
Mix of both at this point. We
Hmm.
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna continue to live my life the way I'm living it, and
What else you gonna
that's
do?
all I can control, baby. I'm
Exactly.
going at this point.
Exactly.
That's all I can control. So,
Everything else at this
literally,
capacity.
literally, peace to everything else. Like
Okay.
I'm going
Hello.
to enjoy my time while I'm here. That's
It
it.
will.
Mm-hmm.
Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my
Okay.
life like it's golden. Golden.
Period. Well, speaking of living life like it's golden, let's get into healthcare because that's
Yeah.
another one that pisses me off so bad. Because
It's
what
gonna
do
piss you
you
off even more.
mean? What do you mean y'all are taking 200 out of my check? I get to the doctor and the
Every
lady
check.
tells me, so that's 400 a month. Might be more. I stopped looking at it because that's how much is pissing me off.
And that's just the medical. Go ahead. Go
Man, let's talk
ahead.
about that, okay? We're gonna pause on what I was about to say when you get to the front desk. Let's get into the fact that you have to have medical, dental, and vision. There are three separate entities.
On one person. Mm,
So that
yeah.
right there, you have three separate insurances. Not mind you, you have to have life insurance because you cannot get buried for free in this world. It just does not work like that. Then your 401k. So you got five plans on a person right there. And that's if you're lucky enough to have the two or the three. You might just be out here and have nothing. So God forbid something happens to you. Now, getting back to y'all taking $400 out my check a month, I get to the front desk. Girl tells me it's a 150 copay.
Taking out that 400.
A $150 copay. I just gave y'all $400 a month. Why do I have a copay? Why am I still paying? Why am I still paying?
And then you got the eye coverage, and you still got to pay for your glasses.
Get
They
it?
only give you like 150, and then the 150 only covers the frames.
The
It ain't even the
frames, bitch, the
lens.
frames. The This shit sitting on my face right now cost me $260 for one pair. I cannot help that I can't see at night, so I need the anti-glare. I can't help that. Am I not
Don't
supposed to
let you
drive at
need
night?
Okay, and don't let you need the anti-scratch.
Got that too. Got that too. And
Extra
God
charge.
forbid you want transition lenses. I mean, throw the whole glasses away. Let me say, every time I go into my eye appointment, the eye doctor is really where I get like, okay, because what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? And then the dental. I saw something the other day somebody put on Twitter. They was like, your dental coverage is like Groupon. It literally is, because dental does absolutely nothing but get your
You
teeth
get 2
clean. If
cleanings.
you 2 cleanings a year, mind you.
That's it.
That's every 6 months. So in
And that's
between,
not
you
deep
better be
cleaning.
brushing your own teeth, flossing your
Okay?
own teeth. Because
That's
baby,
not
don't
deep
let something
cleaning.
be wrong.
I need y'all to understand. If you need anything outside of the basics, so right. So if you
It
ever
is
get
a fucking
braces,
wrap.
get your braces off, and you need that deep
Baby.
cleaning, you're paying. You're
Baby.
paying $400 at that.
It's the if you need a cavity filled, that's $90 per tooth. Don't have more than one.
Hold on,
Don't
wait.
don't have
And
more
then
than
they
one.
get a little specific. They say either if you do the porcelain, that might be an upcharge, or
Yes.
your insurance don't cover it. So you
Mm-hmm.
got to get the silver.
Because
Got me
right
looking
now I
like
need a
fat
mouth
kid.
guard because I grind my teeth. She's like, yeah, that's gonna
Mm.
cost you $350. Bitch, $350 for a piece of plastic? That's crazy.
And
I
now
said,
I feel like
I
you getting
literally
cursed
said
out.
to her, I said, do you not hear yourself? She said, I know, ma'am. I'm so $350. And I was like, I'm really not trying to take my frustration out on you, but $350 for a piece of plastic?
Well, I'm gonna
That's
give you.
crazy
I'm gonna
work.
give you some a discount website. It's called Clear Retain. That's where I got my retainers from. I got
Mm-hmm.
a mouth guard too. They send you the little kit so you could do your impression.
Okay.
And you send them a picture. They tell you whether or not you can send that back in or if you need to redo it. And the mouth guard is at least half the price. Like
Okay.
it's
I will
definitely
be
not three
checking them
fifty
out.
because I
We'll
got
be checking them out.
mine.
Because I'm like, I'm just gonna not have any teeth and I'm just gonna keep gnawing on them. I don't give a
Right.
fuck. I'm not paying. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Y'all have lost your mind. But yeah. Don't get a teeth pull because you gotta pay for the anesthetic on
Mm-hmm.
top of you them pulling your own tooth out. So
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at $250 right there. Because I'm trying to think of all the procedures that I've gotten done, and I'm like, y'all have got to be. Oh, then they have this new special jelly. If they sense that a cavity is coming on, there's this new jelly that they can put on your tooth, and they put it on there to like stop the cavity from starting. $300 per tooth for
Get the
something that's it's a
Shut the front
dab,
door.
and they
Do you get to
And
take
the
it
only
home?
reason I did it, is because I have an HSA account. That is the only reason I did it. So I have money taken out, and then my company matches. So
Oh,
for whatever
HSA,
amount
love
I
it.
put in there, right, they match
Mm-hmm.
it. So I'm like, okay, can do. Had I not had that, I would have been like, roll the dice, baby. I'll just keep brushing extra hard, and hopefully I brush the cavity out.
Okay. Sure. What the and now they got the little
Bro.
oil pulling. I've been trying it out where you just take like a scoop of coconut oil
Mm-hmm.
and you just swish it around for 20 minutes. 20 minutes does
Mm-hmm.
sound excessive. But what I do
Yeah.
is I put the coconut oil in, then I get in the shower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just
That makes
while I'm
sense.
showering.
Yeah, double
Yeah.
duty, double duty. But
Mm-hmm,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
healthcare is crazy. And then don't need a referral because right now I'm dealing with some sleep apnea stuff. So I've had to have like hella referrals. I don't even want to
Yeah.
talk about how much I have had to spend because, and then I
Nobody
have to
said
have
that.
this,
Sounds like a lot.
I had to go to an oral surgeon. So that right there was like
Oh,
150 going to see the
yeah.
oral surgeon. Then he does the
Specialty.
exam.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, the surgery that you need is going to cost $3,000. I said, sir, do I look like I have $3,000 to just give you so I can sleep well at night? He's like, oh, well, we have a plan where you can get a credit card, a dental card.
Care
I
credit.
shouldn't have to. Yeah, I shouldn't have to go into debt because I can't sleep well. I have insurance.
Yeah.
I have insurance. Like, I'm just not. So y'all just
That's
if
expensive.
you your mama, your daddy, or is a doctor and y'all familiar with sleep apnea, please help your girl out because I'm trying to find the least costly thing to do. And the machine is out of the question. Like, that's just not even a thing. Not doing that. Because we're getting into thousands
Mm.
for the machine. And I'm not doing
For a
that.
sleep
And it's
study?
loud and it's well, I've had a sleep study done. That's how we got to this place. So
Okay.
had a sleep study done. That was $86
Oh,
for the sleep
okay.
study. Got the sleep study back. She's like, you have mild sleep apnea, but if you don't handle it now, it's gonna turn into something bigger. I'm like, okay,
Are
bet.
they trying to give you a CPAP?
So, yeah.
And it's three
She's like,
thousand
you
dollars.
can no. So what the surgery that I can have is a soft palate surgery. So they take a
Okay.
laser and they laser the top of my roof of my mouth, so that
Mm-hmm.
way more air can flow into while I'm sleeping. That's 3,000. She was like, you can do that, or you can get the CPAP machine, but you already know that's gonna cost thousands. We're talking like 9, 10. Not doing that. Don't want to do the laser surgery. So trying to find an in between. But it looks like I'm probably going to have to do the surgery. So now I'm shopping around for different oral surgeons to see if maybe he was trying to like run up a check on me and see if other people, you know. So I don't know, child. Getting older, you realize like it's just everything is a lot. Because
Everything
your
is a
health,
lot.
it's like when you turn 30, it's like something turns off. Like
Yeah.
somebody clicked a button and it was shut down and baby shut
Mm-hmm.
down like
Yeah. And I think I started feeling mine at like 25. And it's sad that they are just trying to treat the issue instead of
mm-hmm.
actually curing it. Like,
Yeah, there's no
is
preventative care.
yeah, like
None.
it gotta be something that they can do
Mm-hmm.
before you get to that point. Because what do you mean if you don't treat it now, it's going to get worse?
Yeah.
So there should have been early warning signs and
Mm-hmm.
something that I could have done prior to getting to this
Yeah.
point. So what do you mean it's just going to get worse if I don't treat it?
Yeah.
Like there should have been some type of treatment, some type of
Mm-hmm.
um oh hey, you're supposed to be doing this. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And depending
that's
on your doctor, I will say, because my mom is working with a doctor right now and she's really, really good.
that's
She
good.
went to check her levels and she was like, okay, we're seeing, like you said, the cholesterol is not bad, but we're seeing a trend. So let me help you with some preventative care before we even, I'm
Hmm.
not even going to prescribe you any medication or anything like that. These are the preventative things you can do. And I think some doctors have gotten away from that. They're just like, oh, I need to see my next patient. You're going to be on this
Hmm.
medication and
Yep.
you're just going to be there. So, really, I think if you're having health issues, trying to go the holistic route, really changing your diet, exercising, because think about it, medications have not always been around.
Yeah.
So, but these diseases have like high blood pressure, high
Hmm.
cholesterol, diabetes. This has always been a thing.
Yep.
What were people doing prior to medications? They were changing their lifestyle, changing the way they
Hmm.
eat. Like,
Yep.
not everybody is on medication. Like, we really need to start looking at stuff from a holistic perspective because,
Agreed.
like you said earlier, like the healthcare system in some ways is intended to keep you sick so they can make money. Like, there's
Hmm.
no way we have not found a cure for cancer.
I think we
There's just
have.
no way.
They
There's
just
no
ain't
way
telling
we
us.
haven't.
Yeah.
Because you know how much money they make?
Every
Like, you know how much
October,
money the
they
Cancer
they
Society makes?
hey, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but y'all ain't did nothing to actually move it forward. We're still in the same
Nothing.
place that
We're
we've been
still
in
in
the
the
past 50
same
years. How much
place
money y'all got?
again.
And what is this money going towards? Because I don't think this is all research, if you ask me.
Same.
I think a lot of companies spend a lot of money in the stock markets to get their money back instead
Mm-hmm.
of investing in the things that would ultimately make them more money. It may not make them money in the short term, but ultimately it will make them more money because if you do the research and development to actually produce a product that people want to
Mm-hmm.
purchase, then you'll be making that money, but you do have to sit and develop that product first. And I don't think they're wanting to develop product. I think they're just
Mm-hmm.
trying to make money. And that's where I'm at with these little healthcare businesses and conglomerates,
Mm-hmm.
because there's no reason why, even in the richest country in America, we don't even have reduced priced
Yeah.
healthcare. Like, they
Mm-hmm.
literally just opened up the government and lost the battle of keeping health premiums low.
Mm-hmm.
So we talking about how high it is right now. It's only getting worse.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Like,
Like,
why don't we have free universal healthcare? Some countries are able to do that.
we
Why are we
pay
not
for a
living
country
in
to do that.
reason?
Yay, America.
Right. Yeah.
Let's one more conspiracy theories for the listeners. So the last conspiracy theory that we're going to talk about is Tupac. Tupac just might be alive.
Or you know what? Do you want better? Celebrities that they said died, but we really think they are not.
Mm,
Tupac is one. Paul
okay.
McCartney found that out this morning. People don't think he's dead. I didn't even know Paul was dead. That's what. So I came through several revelations. Paul is dead. Paul is not dead. I don't know where they think he
That
is.
name sounds familiar. Paul McCartney.
He
I
was
don't
the
want another
lead singer.
pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold.
That's
No,
Aaron Carter. Ain't that Aaron Carter?
maybe.
Paul.
Beautiful soul. I just want
Paul.
you and your beautiful soul.
Wait,
Yeah.
no. Paul McCartney is alive. Okay, somebody killed him. Never mind. Clearly says he's
It's a
83 years old.
conspiracy.
My bad. Did not mean to kill you off, Paul McCartney. All right, so we think Tupac is
Okay.
alive.
Um, I
Who's
hope Michael
another
Jackson is
person?
alive.
Michael Jackson is another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They said Prince too, but I don't know.
Hmm.
That one's pending. That one's pending.
I don't really follow a lot of celebrities, but there's some people I hope are still alive. Cause
I
yeah,
can't.
I
But they
think
say Tupac is living in Cuba, so that's what they say.
he went
That's
to
what
go
they
join his
say.
mama.
That's what they said. That's what they say. He in Cuba.
You
So
know, um, I would hope that they didn't really kill MLK. They just kind of like wrapped him up in a prison,
mm-hmm.
and they just
But you know,
that's why we got MLK on every block. It's
hmm,
the guilt. It's the
it is the
guilt. The
guilt.
guilt
Yeah,
was
it
eating
is the
them up.
guilt.
Not every
It
block,
is
but
the
every
guilt.
city.
We do. Yep. I actually live
Yep.
off of MLK. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not you live in the hood. It's
Yeah,
usually the
no,
MLK in
literally
the hood.
did and didn't even know. Surprise. Surprise.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this lightly because the ears are always listening. But that conspiracy on JFK, that was a rabbit hole I went down deep.
Whoo, baby.
That's all I'm gonna say on it.
That
That's
was
all because I was
crazy.
like, oh, not your
Oh,
own people, not your own people,
own
child.
people. I mean, it really do be your own people. If you think about Fred Hampton, it be your own people.
It do be your own people, yeah. It do be
Uh,
your own, which is crazy. It be your own people. It be right in your backyard and you don't even know.
okay.
That's
And it should
crazy.
be like, dang, you could have just left. You could have just left me alone and let me
Mhm.
just be.
You didn't even have to come over here. Nobody
Hello.
invited you. Nobody
Why
invited
are you
you.
here?
No.
Ho, why is you here?
No.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
okay. You said what?
This conversation is just hilarious.
I don't think I have any other celebrities that I would think are alive. Cause I don't think they be moving me either way. Cause I don't
That
they
is
be regular
true.
people.
That is true.
Now if it was one of my homies, listen, my peoples, my
No.
dogs, my family, listen.
Yeah.
I'd be like, listen, I don't know where you thought you was going, but you're not dying. I
No.
am the conspiracy.
I can't. I can't. And also, aliens are very much so real. Don't
Oh yeah.
ever let anybody tell you that aliens are not real. the ignorance to think that we are the only things in this universe
Talking
is
about going to
crazy
the
to me.
moon.
You think we could come to them, but they can't come to
Come to
us?
us.
You're crazy.
Okay,
You're
we
crazy.
landed on Plymouth Rock, and Plymouth Rock finna land on us.
Okay, big time. All right. They're just waiting. They are plotting because the way we
Yes,
are destroying this earth, I'm telling you, the aliens are coming back. And all I know is I'm on their good side because I have no beef. I have no quarrels. I recycle. I don't even litter. Don't even
that
litter.
part.
So
Okay,
all
yeah,
I know is I'm on the aliens' good side. And there was a series on like FX or TLC where it was like alien encounters. And so it was people
yes, I
recalling
remember
times
that.
that they had met.
Yeah.
I'm
Aliens is on a
telling
PR
y'all.
run this year though, because they've had all these different types of documents just released. Like
Hmm.
what? It wasn't America. It was another country that just released their UFO documents, and it was like 250 sightings that they released, and it was like actual like pictures and
Hmm.
stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, or was it last year that
They're
they
living
released?
amongst us.
Oh yeah, they last year that the government, the U.S. government released
Oh
their
yes, yes, yes,
Area
yes.
51 or their
Mhm.
aliens UFO
Mhm.
informational. Yeah,
Yes,
they
they
were trying to
did.
distract us. Yeah.
The
There are
aliens
some
know.
okay, there are some TikToks too where people are just like picking up like aliens alien technology and stuff. Like they'll find it,
Hmm.
like they'll like watch like a meteor fall from the sky, and they'll go wherever landed just to see what it is. And usually sometimes it'll be alien technology. I send you
Yeah,
TikTok.
please do.
I was
I
just
want to get
like,
now. That's a rabbit hole I could spend some time down.
oh
Yeah, I like
yeah.
that. Hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm curious because also I'm not touching it because you're trying to get me to die actually.
Mind your business.
Okay. No, thank you.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Ugh.
If I see a meteor, I'm be like, oh, I wish upon a star, and that's about as close as I'm gonna get to it. That's it.
Basically, 'cause you think
I
I can
am. I'm sending my wish up, and I'm minding my business.
help? Okay. Period.
That's it.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
agree. Honestly, me saying that made me think of that little that video. It was like when God told the angel to make the dinosaurs meteor, and the angel heard meteor, but God was like meteor. I gotta insert that because that was the best joke.
I can't.
Have you seen it? You seen that video?
No, I've
Oh my
never seen
gosh.
that video.
Yes. Hilarious.
Oh
Communication
man.
is key. Do y'all have any conspiracies that y'all want to talk
Please let
about?
us
Because
know.
be curious. Like, what's really going on in this world? They only telling us so much. So, what
Only
y'all
telling
got?
us so
What
much.
y'all
And it's
got?
for a reason. Education is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
Okay.
Actually, that's what we're going to name this episode. We can name it
Knowledge
Knowledge
is
is
power.
Power.
I like that.
Knowledge
Yes.
is power.
Sorry. Well, as we wrap up, we always got to shout out our skin folk, let y'all know about the black folk in the community
Hmm.
and out here doing their thing. So, who you want to give your flowers to this week, girl?
So I want to give my flowers to the one and only Tupac Shakur. And I wanted to give my flowers to him because this morning I was scrolling through TikTok, which I gotta stop. I don't know why that's my morning routine, but anyway, we'll get into that another day. Not TikTok, on Instagram. And there was this kind of montage of like MTV interviews, and one of them was Tupac. And so I was listening to it, and he was talking about, how can people in the world have so much money while there's people that are starving, there are people that are unhoused. And so I wanted to take time to give Tupac Shakur his flowers, because
Yeah.
not only was he a very talented artist, but he was also an advocate for the people. In many interviews, he spoke to the injustices and unfairness for those living beneath the rich. He created music from a place of pain, passion, and genuine artistry. I look at many rappers today and I feel like we're losing the plot. Like we're losing the essence of like what you're supposed to be using your platform for. A lot of these people are one hit wonders or they're making music without substance. And so we need to get back to the recipes. We definitely need to get back to the recipes. I feel like a lot of artists have fallen victim to these major labels and like doing what they want them to do, and they have specific agendas, how they want to target people. And I feel like when you have a platform of fans, you have a responsibility. And that responsibility is to speak on injustices and things that are happening in the world that are not right. Because without your fans, without your supporters, you would be nobody. And
Yeah.
so you should start using your platform to make sure you are inclusive of everyone. So I watched this video this morning and it really inspired me because and it inspired me and made me sad. It made me sad because that video was from 1992. We're in 2025. We're still dealing with the same systematic issues where
Yep.
it's these major corporations, the 1%. Meanwhile, we have people living on Skid Row. We have people who are, losing everything they got, still
Yep.
trying to work. Working 40 hours is not enough. You got to work 80 hours to at least maintain half of the things that you have.
And a part
We
time
just,
and a
and a part
DoorDash and a
time. We just went through a government shutdown. Like, there's just so much going on. Everything is a lot. Everything is a lot right now. And so we harped on this before, like creating community. And I think that was one of the things like Tupac did, was he really tried to create community. He really tried to be an advocate for those who did not have a voice. So I just wanted to give Tupac his flowers today because he was truly cut from a different cloth. He was one of one. There is not another artist that will ever exist or has existed that will embody the essence of truly using your platform in the right way. Um, he provided a lens to those who were suffering in silence. And while I'm not saying he was a saint, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the man was perfect because he had his things, he had his things. He was rough around the edges. But I can truly say is he used his influence to speak out against a system that has never been for the people and probably will never, ever be for the people. But I just wanted to give him his flowers. Take a minute, stream a Tupac song today.
Mm-hmm.
Because we just
Yeah,
want to
mom.
honor him.
Mm-hmm.
We just want
Yeah.
to honor Tupac and give him
I
his
do love me some
flowers.
Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went down a Tupac rabbit hole a couple of months ago. And
Okay.
now I wouldn't say that there aren't any artists that will ever not use their platform the way that he did, but I will say that he was definitely a force to be reckoned with. That man
Yeah.
knew how to speak. But
Mm-hmm.
also, if you look at his upbringing, I mean, though he did have a addict as a mother, she was
Yeah.
also a Black Panther. So was his
Mm-hmm.
father. And Black Panthers were essential to the Black
Mm-hmm.
community. And not even just the Black community, but the lower income community, because
Yeah.
the way that the programs that the Black Panthers created are still being utilized today, like the
Mm-hmm.
free lunch program and free breakfast for children, those type of
Mm-hmm.
programs, where we or the Black Panthers had to create them themselves because of the simple fact that the government or the state and the people who were supposed to take
Yeah.
care of us were not taking care of us, and it was the community. So he had that in his background. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like because he came from those people and came from those
Mm-hmm.
leaders and was able to see that they're only human, because his mother was a powerful woman, like,
Mm-hmm.
and then to succumb to drugs because of, it's a release, it's somewhere that you
Yeah.
can escape to
Mm-hmm.
when all of it, I
Because
mean,
of yeah.
because of everything that's going on. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the Black Panthers were literally created because of everything that was going on. It wasn't
Yeah.
something that was just out the blue. Oh, let's just do something. Let's start a business. No, it was something born out of necessity. And
Mm-hmm.
he had those people, he was able to see that coming up. And also, um, be able to like sit on it, meditate on it, and learn how to, navigate this world knowing that stuff. And that, I know what interview you're talking about. He was talking about the current sitting president. Um, but yeah, I love me some Tupac. Stream some
Yeah.
Tupac. I love that you gave Tupac his flowers. He definitely deserves
Yeah,
them.
just had to. Had to.
Hmm.
And if you're an artist, maybe you should do your little research. Do your research on
Yeah.
Tupac. Do and that's the thing. I feel like also there are certain artists who feel so entitled
Hmm.
and they don't have gratitude for being in the position that they're in. And it's like you
Exactly.
wouldn't be here without your fans. So why are you
Hmm.
not like the amount of celebrities that I did not speak up about the government being shut down and those different things, but they in
Or even how to help.
Mykonos and
Yeah.
they're on a private jet, they're in their houses, and it's just like we have
Hmm.
really fell out of touch with reality.
Oh
Like
yeah.
we have really fell out of touch with reality.
Yeah. I think it's because we're a individualistic society at this point
Mhm.
as Americans. We're not thinking about everyone as a whole. We're thinking about us and how we are, how where we stand. If we good, we good. Like
Yeah.
the world is
Yeah.
good because we good. No,
Yeah.
the world is how the world is, and you're just
Mhm.
benefiting at the moment.
Yep. Yep. That's
And a lot of
exactly what it
people,
is.
and you know what, that goes into the whole, oh, most people are a paycheck or two away from homelessness. The people, them the same people that will sit here and talk about homeless people as if they are not a hop and a skip away from being in that
Mhm.
same position. Like it's
Yeah.
very easy to be in that
It
position,
is.
especially with the way that people are maneuvering the money in this country.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
That's why I always try to like give when I can because
Hmm.
I can't take it with me. If I can't give in money, I give in time. So
Yeah.
some people are just like, "Oh, I don't have it to donate." Your time,
Hmm. Yep.
an hour doing
Yep.
something. You have an hour a month to give to your
Hmm.
community. You have that, and you
Yeah,
know
I
what?
love
Make that a
that.
goal. If you're listening to this, Thanksgiving, Christmas is coming up. There are plenty of places that you can volunteer.
Hmm.
Give an hour. Give an hour this holiday season if you can. Give an hour.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna definitely try to give an hour
Mhm.
this holiday season. Is needed. I'm in a new space.
Yeah.
I definitely, I mean, that's our bread and butter. We love giving back. So
Yep.
it
Mhm.
ain't nothing for us to suit up and boot up and help somebody out. So
That's it. Yeah.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if I do a couple of volunteer. But okay, I want to give my flowers to Joshua O'Neal. Now, y'all may have heard of him or heard of his work, or even seen him in One of Them Days on
Okay.
Netflix. We did talk about One of Them Days in a previous episode, but he is a multi hyphenated creator. So he writes his skits, he also acts them out, and many other things. So I wanted to give him his flowers because that man is consistent. I have been following
Mhm.
him for years and he has been putting in the work. Like from the skits where he was just walking around the house, and now he has his little setup where he's just talking. He has his little table and a drink, and it's giving upper echelon. I think it's so cute. I love how his work has just evolved over time. Like,
Mhm.
and just seeing that is so inspirational because it's just like all you really got to do is be consistent, keep learning, keep
Yep.
trying new things. Some things may work, some things may not, and that's okay. Just keep going, keep doing, keep creating. Don't let the where you are or the things that are going on stop you. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that man not rich, but that man
Mhm.
continues to put out work, and you can tell he's investing back into his craft. And that's one thing
Yeah.
I love. Like when you can tell that somebody's investing into their craft and watching them evolve before they
Mhm.
even take profit for real. Yeah. You can
I.e.
tell.
us. Y'all
Okay.
have seen where we have come from. to where
Yeah.
we are now.
Because we didn't even have video before. And we're gonna keep
The
being
visuals are
consistent.
here. Yep.
Okay, for sure. I'm so proud of us and just creators. Like, if y'all listening to this, be consistent. Like, go back to your why. Why did you even start doing what you're doing? Like, we definitely started this because we felt like the thing that we say other people need to hear. Because we be having conversations with ourselves and be like, yo, we should definitely platform this because I know that there are other people who want to have these type of conversations. So that's why we here, and that's
Yes.
why I want to give Joshua his flowers, because I find inspiration in not only his work but watching him evolve over time. And thank you for consistently putting in the work. Hopefully that man got his new camera. I know he was crowdfunding for one. He was like, if everybody just send me $1.
Oh,
And
I
he
hope
was
he
going
got
through it because that
one.
Cash App was not working. He posted that at least like 3-4 times. He had his Cash App
Oh.
up there, and I'm one of the people who tried to send $1 to his Cash App, and it was like, this person is not accepting cash. And I was like, oh,
Oh.
guess not.
Not Cash
And
App done
so
turned it off.
and so I just
Sheesh.
kept like, I don't know why, but it just kept coming up on my page, and I was like, okay, it's meant for me to give him $1. Like, because
Yeah.
every time
Give
he
that man a
reposted it,
dollar.
okay, I said, oh, you got PayPal? Even better, because I ain't got no
Yep.
Venmo.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah, I definitely wanted to give him his flowers. And y'all don't know this yet, but now y'all do. This is our last episode of the year.
Yes. 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 Comment
Woo!
below what has been your favorite episode. What do you want to hear more from us? What you want to hear less of? Because we
Mm-hmm.
open to feedback. So if you're like y'all be
Yes.
yapping too much at that point, okay, well we may or may not take
It-
your advice. It depends on what it is.
We accept feedback.
We accept it. May not always be applied, but we accept it.
Yeah,
Tell your
absolutely.
friend this holiday season you're gonna be around lots of family. Grab
Mm-hmm.
everybody's phone. Follow your favorite Capricorns on all platforms.
Yep.
All platforms. Even your granny be like, baby, why you down? Don't worry about it, granny. You need to
Mm-mm.
follow them. You need to listen. You need to
Yep.
like. You need to subscribe. Come on, everybody. Come
Yes. Go to the
on. Come
page, just
on. Come
double tap, double
on.
tap, double tap, double tap, double
Double
tap, double tap, double
tap,
tap, double tap.
repost us, share us with your
Yeah.
friends, your neighbors, your baby daddy side of the family. Even though you
Mm-hmm.
may not like being over there, follow us. Tell them to follow us.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Drop us a follow, a like, a comment. Talk to us. We love talking. Do y'all not hear
Mm-hmm.
all these episodes? We love to.
Yappers, honey.
Okay,
Yappers.
certified yappers.
Yappers.
We would love to talk
Yes.
to y'all. We would love to hear y'all feedback. What y'all got to say about the things that we've been talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and definitely join in on the conversation. Y'all, as
Mm-hmm.
by now, y'all should know how the show goes. If y'all heard a couple of episodes, we start off with a check-in. We got to make sure that we're good. Then we got the gems of the week, black
Mm-hmm.
businesses, of course. And then, we our main, oh no, then we have our group chat where we got to talk about what's going on in this
Mm-hmm.
world.
Gotta talk about it.
We got it. Sometimes you just gotta, what is it, download, or
Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you just gotta get it all out. Just come on,
Mm-hmm.
come talk to your friends. We here. And then our main shows, we definitely have different topics. Feel free to talk about any of the topics that we've talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, flowers. Got to give our skin folks their flowers. Who's out here doing
Yeah.
something?
And
Like,
if you
we
got
want to know.
somebody you want us to give flowers to, send that over. You know somebody
Yes.
you know somebody that's working hard in the community, doing what they
Mm-hmm.
need to do to support. We will shout them out for you.
Yes.
We
We
will give them their flowers on
love.
this platform.
Yes, we
Mhm.
would love to use our platform to shout out people who are doing things in the
Yep.
community. Like, that is something that we look forward to, something that we love, and something that we will always support. So, for
Yes.
sure, let us know. Give us
Let
some
us
comments, some likes,
know. Please,
subscribe.
please.
Somebody told
Enjoy
us that
your
we would.
holiday. Oh wait, you
Yes,
said
enjoy
what?
your holiday. I was gonna say, somebody said that we was bald headed because we sold our hair in our past life.
Who said that?
I don't know. It was a YouTube comment. I said, "Oh,
Oh my
okay,
god, that's crazy. Hey,
okay."
so was that our first YouTube comment?
It was our third. The first one was
Oh, I gotta go in there
Brandy.
and look. Oh, we love you,
Mm,
Bran.
yeah.
Love you, Queen.
And
That's hilarious. Now we
yeah.
bald headed because we sold our hair in a
Okay.
past life. Interesting. Okay. Well,
But yeah, as
on that note,
always. Uh-huh.
enjoy your holiday. Please be
Enjoy that.
safe. No
Yeah.
drinking and driving.
Mm-mm.
Enjoy your family. Be
Yes.
intentional with your time. Take time for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be everywhere doing all the things all the time. Take time for you. Take time for yourself. Take time for your family. Love on your family. This year
Mm-hmm.
has been hard and heavy for everybody across the board. Love on your
Agreed.
family. Love on
Mm-hmm.
you. If you don't have family, you're not near family, find you a community. Build your community. Use this holiday season to start building your community. We love y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, and people are definitely more giving over the holidays too. So
Mm-hmm.
you never know. Matter of fact, that makes me think of that boy who he got that text message from that older lady and was like, "Hey, come get you a plate."
Yeah.
And he was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Well, I don't know who you were trying to text, but I'm gonna come get you a plate." And they're celebrating, I want to say like 10 or 15 years this year.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You never know.
you
You never
never
know.
know. As always, y'all, thank you for listening. Don't forget now, we done already told you, but we'll tell you again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to stay present, mind your business.
Wash your ass and secure the bag.
Bye.